Hello everyone and welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today I will be talking about this 2021 Rogue SV. It has plenty of features including a panoramic sunroof, heated seats, heated steering wheel, plenty of room in the second row. Let's go ahead and take a look. First up, taking a walk to the front door, here you have a keyless entry button. So you can go ahead and enter and exit the vehicle nice and easy by one press of the button. Of course, we already have it started and unlocked, so you can go ahead and hop inside. Inside of the vehicle, let's go ahead and take a look up on the dash. You can see that this Rogue has 41,000 miles. If we go ahead and take a look over to the right here, you have your center screen and stereo controls. So you can go ahead and actually use your manual controls down below, as well as it is touchscreen. If we go ahead and go on to our audio, you can go ahead and have your volume and tune over here, as well as of course you have your AM, FM, Sirius XM, and Bluetooth audio. Go ahead and actually go into sources. You can see all of that, as well as you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connecting a device with Bluetooth audio. If we go ahead and go over to phone, here you can use your connections to go ahead and connect a device. Use that as maps, as well as music and lots of other things. We go ahead and go out of that, go on home. You have your settings. In your settings here, you can go ahead and access your connections, clock, anything with Nissan that you would need, as well as of course you have your camera, apps, anything that you would need to use that for. If we go on back onto home, you can customize your menu. You can do artists with your voice commands, as well as your call history, Sirius XM, any way that you would want to customize it to your liking. One last thing I have up here is you can go ahead and put the car in reverse, and you have a backup camera as well as bird's eye view around the vehicle. So you have all of those sensors, so you can go ahead and check your surroundings for safety, to keep you and others safe. But yeah, then we can go ahead and put it back into park right here. That's pretty much the gist for up here. If we take a look down here, you have your adjustable vents as well as your hazard lights. So you can go ahead and turn those on when you need them. Right here is your climate controls. So you can go ahead and adjust those. You have dual temperature, as well as you can go ahead and sync it up. You have heated seats like I mentioned, 3-tiered for both the driver and passenger, as well as right here is your heated steering wheel button. So go ahead and use that to warm you up. That's all for the climate controls. If we go ahead and take a look underneath here, you have some charging ports, nice USB and USB-C, as well as a regular car charging port. And then taking a look next to that, you have your engine start stop button. So here you have your key fob, which your key fob has lock and unlock, of course, as well as you have remote start and your trunk release. So you can go ahead and use those on your key fob, nice and easy, simple, as well as your engine start stop button and keyless entry. We can go ahead and set that right there though. You have a little bit of storage right here. And if we go ahead and take a look back here, you have your cup holders, here's your gear shift, like I mentioned, as well as you have your drive modes here. So you go ahead and adjust that to your terrain. You have, of course, your off-roading, as well as your snow, and then your auto for your regular, and then eco to save some gas, as well as sports. And with sports mode, you have your manual paddle shifters right here. So you have that auto manual mode. You can go ahead and put it back into drive and manual. Let's go ahead and put that back into normal for right now. And then of course you can access your parking brake right here, as well as your brake hold. Go ahead and take a look back here. You have your center console with plenty of storage. So you can go ahead and store some gum, extra keys, things like that. You have a split open center console, so you can go ahead and use that. If we go ahead and take a look up, like I mentioned, you have a panoramic sunroof. You can go ahead and open this up. Nice and simple to use, as well as you can go ahead and easily shut it. and you can even vent it, so you can go ahead and let a little bit of air in. Close that, as well as you can go ahead and close the divider like there's not even a sunroof there. And there you go. Right next to the controls, you also have your lighting settings, so you can go ahead and turn that on nice and easy, as well as you have a sunglass holder. You can go ahead and put your sunglasses in there. One last thing down here is that you have a little bit of storage down here, so you can go put your extra device, a little purse or something like that, and keep that nice in here. Let's go ahead and check out the steering wheel here. You have, of course, your paddle shifters, like I mentioned. In front of the steering wheel on this side, you have your cruise control settings, so you can go ahead and adjust that, putting that on and off, as well as you have your hands-free calling and voice commands. You can go ahead and use all of that, as well as your sensors, so you can go ahead and see your forward, blind spot, and lane alerts, as well as you even have your pre-collision alerts, so you can go ahead and adjust how far or how close you are to the car in front of you for the alerts. Go ahead and check out this side. You have your main menu for the instrumental panel, so you can go ahead and see your audio source as well as your driver assistant, and see things with that and adjust it to your liking. But if we go ahead and go out of there, back to your main menu, over here you also have your volume for your instrumental panel. You can go ahead and adjust that with your radio, as well as you can adjust your sources. Behind the wheel here, you have your exterior lighting settings. You of course have it up on the dash to let you know which you are on. Let's put it up there. Over here you have your steering assist, so you can go ahead and turn that on and off to help you while driving, as well as you have your interior brightness settings, so you can go ahead and adjust that as well. Right here's your trunk release for your hatch, but we'll go ahead and check that out in a little bit. Right here on the door panel, you of course have your child lock, window controls, as well as your mirror controls, so you can go ahead and adjust that while driving, as well as of course you have your lock and unlock. Let's go ahead and unlock the vehicle and hop out. Take a look at the interior of this Rogue. You have a black leather interior. Majority of the Rogue is black, but you do have a little bit of some brown accents on the door here, as well as up here on the dash. But overall, nice sleek look, as well as you do have automatic seats, so you can go ahead and move with ease. Nice and convenient to use, and of course, like I mentioned, they are heated seats as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back seats. Screen to protect from the sun, so if you ever have any kids back here that are sleeping, you can go ahead and put up this visor and go ahead and block the sun out. A little bit of a privacy screen, and you can go ahead and put it right back in. Nice sleek look. Of course you have a little pocket and your window control. We go ahead and hop in, take a look back here. You have your adjustable vents, so you can go ahead and adjust those with the heat and climate, as well as you have some charging ports. You have your USB and USB-C, nice and convenient to go ahead and plug in your devices. Of course, you have some pockets in the back of the driver and passenger seat, as well as you have a middle seat here that folds down to be an armrest with cup holders. So you can go ahead and put some drinks in here, and have it nice and organized while driving, so it doesn't spill. But we can go ahead and put that back up, and then you have room for 3 people to sit back here. If you would take a look, we can go ahead and put down the second row seats. You have a nice flat storage to the back. You have these protectors here, so you can go ahead and have the back of the seat nice and protected. You can go ahead and easily put it back up, and you have the second row back up, ready for some passengers. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trunk area and the storage it has back there. Go ahead and press it once and it automatically opens up for you. Back here you have plenty of storage. So you can go ahead and use all of the storage back here. You have a charging port on the left hand side, as well as a little bit of storage on both of the sides. Besides this divider that has a spare tire underneath. Overall, a great space, nice and neat divider, as well as a Rogue mat to protect. But overall, that's the gist for back here. We can go ahead and close or lock the trunk area. Go ahead and close that up. Overall, a nice looking SUV, so you can go ahead and take it anywhere in any terrain. Overall, great vehicle, has pretty good gas mileage, as well as plenty of other features. If you're interested, you can go ahead and text or call us at 717-733-8985, or you can always stop in for a visit. But that's all I have for today, so thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.